tier 2 towers right now. You haven't taken a single tower on the enemy side either.
Arrow lands.
Yeah.
I guess it should have landed, but Quill is so good that he gets the kill too fast.
Spoil sport. I mean, did tell you that Lucify was either extremely hot or extremely cold, and this is one of those sexy games.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I only cast one game from them, I think, because I mostly cast Group A. But the one I did cast, he was looking hot. He was. I think he played Snapfire, and he was insane.
Yeah, he's been loving it, Snap.
So tier 3 tower, 15k gold lead. You're kind of banking on this PA. The BKB is kind of far away. There's nothing else you can buy, right? You can really use this ogre. Like, do you buy an Echo Saber here and you try to force a fight? I don't think so.
No, you would have bought that Echo Saber in place of the Battle Fury.
Yeah,
that's what you would have done. And then go for the BKB after and rely on once again the Alacrity.
Tough one. Is there any timing here? Hoodwink only has Atos. The Mars going for a pipe, which is okay. But at this stage, I feel like a lot of their damage is physical and pure coming from the Timber.
If they read this one, and they do, you should have really finished off mid tower.
Yeah. Now Air's showing up, you can't even do that. Maybe you can Q him since he's away from everyone.
Franz is basically dead already. That 80 rune. My goodness.
Sheesh.
And now others are gonna come through the gate.
Oh! It's there. And they fight Ren as well. If he gets the toss. Oh my god. Amplify
Squirrel
damage.
Haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing about the Tiny, I think that's just, and I've seen it happen with heroes before, they get nerfed and people are like, okay, we went and tried a lot of other heroes and this guy got nerfed, so surely he's not that good anymore. They forget about 3 weeks. The other heroes that got buffed aren't actually that good. They tried the Tiny again, or it was Mirana back then, or Nature's Prophet, like, oh, this is still nuts, okay.
Yep, still pretty nerfed.
Yeah, that looks neutered to me.
Okay, so mid barracks fallen here. They have, I guess they have tier 2s on the side lanes. They're not really gonna end the game right now.
I mean, it's the beginning of the end though, isn't it? We're nearing the 1k per minute gold lead, which is... I like to not talk about the gold lead. I want to talk about item leads, you know, talent leads, that sort of thing. But once it gets to this point...
Alright, so they're going Tormentor, and they're gonna smoke. This could be it. They're gonna be lower HP than normal. Sunstrike gets vision.
Huh? Once popped that BKB.
Ren actually gets the Tormentor,
but...
the shard.
Everybody's just melting.
Gohan's is very low. Should die. But they're gonna have to buy back this Rubik here as Lucify falls. Okay, this is honestly not terrible if the PA survives, which somehow looks like Friends will.
Sidestep that twist. Very nice. That's hard.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Okay. You know, kind of looked promising there. The Hoodwink stealing the Tormentor, getting the shard. But, you know, you're fighting into an Aegis. You're fighting into a 20k gold lead minute 23. Kind of hard.
Yeah, you're fighting into a Sven. Sure, he doesn't have the god strength, but he does have the cleave, and you're all standing in a line in that silly little side gate of your base.
Yeah.
That was never going to go anywhere. And I am a little disappointed in Manta. I think I've seen better performances out of them before. Or, excuse me, in the Immortal.
I was like, okay,
no,
I've seen them stomp harder than
excuse
this.
Me.
This
Manta's been
too sloppy.
Pardon my French.
No, it's okay. Yeah, Immortal, I kind of like their draft. I can't help but feel like that one arrow, right?
It's the one arrow, man.
That one arrow.
The butterfly flaps its wings.
Yeah, man. And then your PA that was super happy that she got first blood and buys corrosion minute zero has to walk to the lane. And
It's
yeah,
sad.
that's kind of the end result. So Manta, they are now on the... They're trying to get
On
to
the
third
cusp
place.
of greatness. Yep.
Which means that we now go into series number 2. In case they're going to go through, we need Blind Owl to 2-0 our boys from IHC. Is that possible?
That is absolutely possible. Blind Owl is on point to, I think, match. Was it Garuda that did it before? The only people in the group stage so far who have played a 10-0. We have never seen that throughout all of the tours that we've done. Only one team has. And now Blind Owl might be tying up with them. And that is the thing that would give us a tiebreaker between IHC and Manta, if I am correct. I'm just quickly looking to see. No, it's not a tiebreaker because Manta has actually beaten IHC 2-0 before.
So they go through.
So they would go through directly, yeah. IHC needs a point. A single point.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, IHC, they 2-0 Immortal and Karsten Z. They 1-1
Manta.
TK and lost 2-0 to Manta. So yeah, this is going to be a spicy one. Unfortunately, for everything that's actually great, there's always a little bit of a wait time. We're going to go to, a 35-minute break, possibly. And myself and the lovely Kips will be back to cast the last series of the day. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
OneXBet and Eva Alfie present betting on all esports events on the website and in the OneXBet app. OneXBet, play with Eva. The new OneXBet energy drink. So you don't have to limit yourself tonight with only one victory. You can bet on any game at OneXBet betting company. Dota2, KS2, League of Legends, and many others. Big wins, fast payouts, reliable bookmaker. The new breakthrough and innovative phone with OneXBet app. With OneXBet app, you can register and start betting in just one click. Intuitive interface and thousands of sports events every day. User-friendly app. Big wins, fast payouts.
your skills in the gaming. 1xBet.
Respect from 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet.
Respect.
From 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet. Respect. Respect from 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet. Respect from 1xBet. Respect.
Hello, son.
Hi, Mom.
Pretty girl.
This is Eva.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Your dad's just making his favourite dinner. It's duck. Come on inside. They're all probably too gruesome to tell you while you're eating at the table. How's your food? Is everything okay? Good, good. You seem to know each other.
Yeah. This is the new ambassador for 1xBet.
Oh, I see.
Everyone felt good when Eva Elfie became the new ambassador of 1xBet.
We're back with the last series of the day and the last series of Group B, and a lot is going to be held at stake here, Kips. Are you excited?
I am very excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous. You see, I've been big supporters of both of the Mongolian teams basically since I first saw them play in the RES regional, especially Team Tough, of course, but IHC always looked like they were about to keep pace with them, like they were just one step behind, and I'm scared that this is the moment where we're going to see that one of them has definitely fallen behind. I'm scared that IHC is not going to make it, that they're going to get too out here.
Yeah, I hope that they can go through, because as it stands, if I'm not mistaken, they are one of the teams that are fighting for RES points, right? If I'm not mistaken, they have 50... Oh, never mind here. I'm slow. Oh, yeah. So they have 45. They could go through execration if they take this. Team TK, they have 71. Blind Owl, they have 55. So, yeah, it's a huge competition here. Whoever gets first place can knock down execration. Unless Team Tough gets first place, which in turn makes things very awkward for everyone else in this tournament.
And Team Tough have been looking hot, but yeah, these are the standings as we have them right now. Manta Esports over IHC, because they do in fact have the head-to-head advantage. So IHC need a point. Blind Owl,
they basically need the 2-0 here against Blind Owl.
They haven't given any away.
Very rare to see a team with 0 losses. Very statistically hard for that to happen. So do you think Blind Owl is gonna drop the ball here? I actually have not cast a single game from them. I don't know what to expect.
Well, they have had roughly 2 kind of different lineups as far as their drafts are concerned. We see them with either a Superman draft, where we have one big carry and they buff it up, especially with the support Tinker, or we see the very brawly, much more standard in this patch kind of gameplay. And they do both very well.
So they play the T-Man. I have not cast a Tinker yet in the healing Tinker dispatch.
Yeah, it's been tough to beat. It's been Grims at the back of these team fights. Absolute devil to get to. The rest of this team standing in the way, and Karma getting to live through some situations where, you know, in any other situation, any other support behind you, except maybe an Oracle, would have died for sure.
And how early of a Tinker are we talking here? Do they like first phase this, or is this something that they wait for the second phase to yoink?
No, they will definitely first pick it.
Damn. Okay. All right. So we might see very different first phase bans, which I think in general we've already seen a couple of changes from the from how it used to work. But yeah, there we have the IHC lineup: Fortune Soul Rams, 11 Kishka, and Ace 12 Rams, the new mid laner, substituting Ikigai, and Ace 12 substituting Cell, though that change has been a while ago.
And I think,
Alrighty, so if you are IT here, you really need to 2-0 blind out. You just first phase ban the Tinker, like you just respect it.
or maybe you say I can beat it. Like the teams that have faced up against it so far, even if they had a lineup where they could have realistically actually gone for the Tinker and killed him first, didn't do so. Probably not giving the pick enough respect, saying, okay, but we can go through this, didn't work out for them so well. So if IHC actually watched those replays rather than just looking at the drafts on Dota Buff like people normally do, then they could have seen an opening there and said, all right, the Tinker is completely defenseless, sitting duck. This is a patch where we play Primal Beasts, where we play Sand Kings, where everybody has a mobility spell and a nuke. We can get this guy first. So maybe you try that. It is possible.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the Dota2 Pro Tracker stats here for Tinker. The highest win rates against Tinker right now, the support Tinker, are Naga, Hop, Bounty Hunter, Meepo, Sven, Lion, Wyvern, Phoenix, Shaker.
Interesting. No,
a lot of those heroes not very popular, right? Shaker, pretty much not playable.
Except versus Ember in the mid lane this morning.
Oh. Okay. Well, all this conversation doesn't matter because the Tinker gets first phase ban here by IHC. They will pay the respect he deserves.
It is definitely the lower risk strategy here, because IHC, when they're good, when they're feeling good, right, you've seen them as well, they play a very good tempo game, and that is where they're then going to have to meet Blind Owl strength to strength, as opposed to trying to counter one of their favorite strats.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Like, if you can first phase Tinker 5 and like you don't get to beat it at all, I think, whatever it is you're gonna try and concoct to counter it, it's probably too out of your comfort zone anyways. Might as well play for your strengths and ban the enemy strengths as well. I was looking at the bans here. I guess Darkseer early on is a bit of a surprise, right? After the nerfs, I think I haven't seen first phase DS ban as much.
Yeah, that's something that we should math out as well here, by the way. We should have been writing down a list too of the things that still need mathing, because I would say that he loses, compared to the previous patch, the amount of bonus int, I think like 30% or so, 40, that you would normally get, because the all stats on aura items are good, but
yeah, like a lot of the aura items, they don't give any stats, right? I think Greaves literally gives 0.
Greaves is nothing, it's just armor.
Yeah, like when you look at Pipe, it gives, I think all of the aura, it's kind of the way they try to balance the aura items. They give armor or HP regen, but they don't really give any actual base stats. So it's kind of a cool change. As the Ember, it's not even crazy that the Ember gets first phase. More than Mirana is the choice Blind Owl picks.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that means that they have a strat with this in mind. If we're going to see some Muerta action, a Beastmaster maybe combined with the Mirana, the amount of physical damage output is absolutely nutso.
That is very interesting. We did saw Mirana in the last game looking pretty good with the tiny Sven, all of those right clickers. Would love to see that. Would love to see core Mirana, although very early into the draft, probably not going to happen. Any bans here do you think are deemed worthy here for IHC when you see this Mirana? Maybe the Primal, the Beastmaster, as you said, is a good one.
5 seconds remaining.
I'd like the Beastmaster, and the follow-up from the Arrow, very nice as well. I like the synergy there. Otherwise, I would have said Primal Beast. Rupido has looked like an absolute monster from the Jurassic era on that Primal Beast. And his map movements as well was really a joy to watch. Kind of a shame that we don't get it in this game. If we get it in map 2, I'll give you like the tour. But in this case, the synergy with the Arrow as well. That hero is out already.
I love me some Primal. Very, Very fun hero. I think he's in a good place as well. You know, some teams you ban it, against other teams sometimes it just goes through and you don't even get to watch it. But it's definitely a cool guy. They're taking their time here. They take away the the flow morphling to Ember. That's one you have to respect in SEA.
That means that we have Kishka's Hoodwink already online. This guy has been a menace. In general, I think the strongest part of IHC has been their support duo. And even though we did have a shift up there, I think with Ace to ground it all, I would not be surprised to see just another straight up Clockwork pick for him here if they have a good carry pick to combine with it, because his Clockwork has just been phenomenal.
Yeah, I guess that also allows this Brunner to make more sense for Blind Out, because if they know the Clock's going to be their go-to, having the support that doesn't care about cogs. I guess, wait, if you go for the Armature, how does it work with Mirana? Because I have not actually seen this. Do you just boink if you try to leap through it? Do you have to actually kill the cogs before?
I don't think you do, especially because I think if you line it up correctly, you're not in range for the boink during the leap. Because it already worked before when the cogs are smaller, right? That's an interesting duo.
Because I know that like with 4 staff now, you have to kill the cog to... Because like it depends on the range that you walk through, you know? So whether you're boink inside or outside. That's... Well, we'll see. We'll see whether that's good or not.
That's exactly what I think about Mirana. Like, if you need to space it correctly in order to jump out.
Okay.
And he'll probably get pushed on the other side.
So we're assuming this TA is the mid matchup for Ember, right? Very good.
Most likely.
Sven flexing here as IHC.
Alright, Mirana, what IHC? What are you on right now?
Well, they're gonna be forcing the solar flare for sure. I think it's kind of a given. I don't think I like this Phoenix pick. It's good for TA, don't get me wrong. But nowadays the TA has a lot of attack range with, Dragon Lance and neutral items.